Alright, hello everybody. This is the bus driver and I'm here to take you to school. We're back with some more Madden 17 franchise mode here with your Dallas Cowboys. As you can see, we went up 2 weeks, mainly because there was a crash in my computer, so I lost the 20 minutes I just spent recording, and you missed the last 2 weeks. So I'm just gonna open this up here and leave this up. Here's what happened. So if you take a look there, this is when my laptop crashed and how I feel right now. We lost Samuel last week to a broken toe. There's a chance he comes back for the Super Bowl if we make it there. We lost Eji Barimi, our cornerback, to a dislocated ankle. That was all in week 16 against the Broncos, who were 2-12. Might I add, and actually, yeah, 2-12, and we lost to them. So that hurt. Then in week 17, we go up against the Falcons. Elliott was 60 yards away from breaking the rushing record in a season. 60 yards. He gets 37, then gets injured. We lose to the Eagles by 1, and he's out for 7 weeks. That's an IR. And that one hurts the most. Elliott almost had the record, instead he gets injured. And here's the problem, Madden doesn't let you save, man. It's all auto-save. So there's nothing I can do to stop this one. Then Ronald Leary gets injured, he might come back. But those are all just painful injuries here. Painful, painful, painful things. So there you go. You can see we lost to the Broncos, who were 2-12. We lost to the Eagles by 1 frickin' point, and we lost Elliott for the season because of that. I'll show you right here. He was at 2040 in rushing yards. 2040. He gets up to, where is he? Oh, he's not even on the list right now because he's injured. Oh no, this isn't a career. That's why. Never mind. In a season. Here we go. Rushing yards. There you go. He makes it to 2077. He was 30 yards away from breaking the record, and he would have done it, but he got injured in like the second quarter. And unfortunately, I can't show you guys that, but this hurts the most. I really wish my laptop didn't die, and that's painful. Actually, I was just gonna look at this. That's who it was. Okay, Emmett Smith. Thought that was weird. Anyway, so big problems there. That hurts the most, though. I mean, I guess the happy thing is we make it to the playoffs. But let's just do that right now here. Advance a week. We'll take a look at the year in review. But oh, is this a bad thing? Laptop crashes. Let's do our training here. Might as well. Just nothing went well. Lost Samuel, who's doing really well for us as well. Just that hurts. That hurts the most. Elliott almost had the rushing record, and now we lost him for the whole playoffs. All right, so Aaron Rodgers is 27 MVP. You can already see that. Let's take a quick look here. So, in the last couple weeks, Prescott won Offensive Player of the Week there. Other than that, when was the last time we saw it? Probably a while ago. That's probably the last time was week 13. So there you go. You can see the top players of the weeks. Let's look at the yearly awards here. A-Rod wins the MVP. Elliott probably would have won it if he broke the rushing record. I bet you anything he would have won it. Coach of the Year, Coter, 12-4 Bucks. In the AFC, Offensive Player of the Year was Derek Carr. Defensive Player of the Year was Whitney Merciless. Offensive Rookie of the Year was Whitworth with the Patriots. Defensive Rookie of the Year was Crockett with the Texans. QB was Blake Bortles, surprisingly. Running back was LaShawn McCoy. Wide receiver was Antonio Brown. Offensive lineman was DeCastro. Defensive lineman was Khalil Mack. Whitney Merciless was linebacker. Defensive back was Sean Davis. And best kicker was Santos. And in the NFC, let's look here. Offensive Player of the Year was Rodgers, who barely eked out Elliott, which I bet would have been different had he not been injured. Ogletree was Defensive Player of the Year. Rookie of the Year was Pagan. Defensive Rookie of the Year was Rutledge. And Samuel will drop down there to 5th. That's understandable. QB went to Rodgers. Running back went to Elliott. Wide receiver went to Mike Evans. Offensive lineman went to Zach Martin. That's nice. Defensive lineman went to Nick Demchi. Linebacker went to Ogletree. Defensive back went to Josh Norman. And best kicker went to Dan Bailey. So there you go. Here's some stats for you. Let's look here at let's look at team stats first. Prescott, 3,600 yards, 32 touchdowns, 11 interceptions. That's not bad. 65%. Not bad at all. 21 sacks. That's not good. We need to limit that. Yards, Elliott, 2,077. That should have been another, like, essentially all of Alfred Morris's yards. Yeah, I think he had 60. He would have beat that record, and it hurts so much. He had 14 touchdowns, only 1 fumble, average 130 a game. That's great. He was on pace, and we just last second didn't quite make it. Receiving, Des Bryant, 11 touchdowns for him. That's not bad. 7 for Beasley. Yards was 1,200 almost on 85 catches. That's pretty good. Not bad at all. Blocking here. Sacks allowed. Tyron Smith led in 8. That's not good for us. Blake Collins went 3, and then the rest, not bad. Not bad at all for the rest. Defensively, most tackles was Jalen Smith with 135. Let's see, sacks. Most sacks was David Irving with 6. Interceptions was 4 by Anthony Brown. Let's see, forced fumbles. Most forced fumbles was 2 by David Irving, Marcus Lawrence, and Andrew Samuel. No one had blocks. No one had safeties. And the rest aren't too big a deal. Let's just see how our kicking went. We went 91%, 34-37. Yeah, not bad. Inside the 20, 10 kicks into the 20, that's not bad. Alright, let's look at the whole league in the NFL. Passing, leading passer, Aaron Rodgers with almost 5,000 yards, 4,900, not bad. Most touchdowns, don't tell me he had 49 touchdowns. Jeez, that's a lot. And only 12 interceptions. Wow, he crushed it. Rushing, we all know, is Elliott. He had 600 more yards than Jeremy Hill, the second most. And LaShawn McCoy, who was only 1 yard behind him. 600, that's essentially 3 games of rushing. That is ridiculous. Touchdowns. Leader was Eddie Lacy with 17. Fumbles, Bledsoe with 8. That hurts. Alright, receiving. Most receptions, Jordy Nelson with 112. Most yards, Anthony Brown, 160, or 1,600, sorry. Most touchdowns, 12 by Anthony Brown, Jimmy Graham, Evans, and Devontae Adams. Des Bryant was only 1 behind. That's not bad. And same with Gronk. He had 11. Alright, blocking. Who let in the most sacks here? 28 by Tom Compton. 28 by Staley. Jeez. Stanley, sorry. And then Staley let in 20. Yeah, wow. That hurts. And defensively, most tackles with Martinez. Most sacks was 20.5 by Khalil Mack. 17.5 by Watt. And 16.5 by Merciless. Not bad at all. Most interceptions was 7 by Ogletree. Alright. Most forced fumbles was 5 by Frackrell. Shaq Law had 4. And let's see, any blocks, multiple blocks? Nope. Any safeties? A couple here. Alright, there you have it. There's a quick overview. Also look at the team stats here. We were 8th in offense in the NFL, leading in offense. Packers with almost 7,000 yards. We don't even show up on this last list. Most passing, Steelers. Most rushing was probably us. No, it's the Seahawks. I guess they used a few more guys. Points per game, we had 28, leading with 35. Not bad. Defensively, Seahawks had the best defense. We were actually 5th there. Least passing yards was us. Great defense in Arlington. Least rushing yards was the Seahawks. Least points was Seahawks. Most, oh, we had the least sacks. That's not good. Most sacks was the Raiders with 61. Most fumbles was 49ers. That's not good. Then most interceptions was 22 by the Chiefs. All right. Most penalties. That's a good stat too. We only had 44 penalties. That's not bad. Patriots had 1,000 yards in penalties. So there you have it. That's all the good stuff. I don't think anyone won any career, well, probably not career, but any season stats here. A-Rod had in 2016. That was last year. Let's see. Did anyone break any records here? Aaron Rodgers had 49 touchdowns. That's close there. Rushing yards, there's us, Elliott. So close, so close. Rushing touchdowns, no one. Receiving yards, no one. Receiving touchdowns, no one. Catches, no one. Defensive sacks, 20.5 wasn't bad. That doesn't quite make it though. Khalil Mack had 24 last year though and beat the record. There you go. Then interceptions, no one. And then let's see if there's any game records here real quick. Passing yards, no one. Rushing, passing touchdowns, no one. Rushing yards, no one. Really? Elliott didn't even get close. Interesting. Rushing touchdowns, no one. Receiving yards, no one. Receiving touchdowns, no one. Catches, no one. Defensive sacks, surprisingly no one. Okay. And interceptions, no one. Okay, there you go though. That'll do it. I'm sorry we lost that information, but you guys are pretty much caught up just as much as I am. It hurts a lot, but this is what the team looks like. Let me know in the comments what you think. And we'll... Ooh, we're actually in the wild card. I thought we got a bye. My mistake. So when we come back, we'll be playing that wild card game. I thought we got a bye. Because we won the division. We must not have won the conference. That must be it. So... or been top 2 in the conference. So that'll do it for this one, and we'll be back for the wild card in the next one. So thanks a lot for joining me. For those on YouTube, take a look in the description below for more information. YouTube.com/busdriver, Twitch.tv/busdriver, and @busdriver on Twitter. I'll spell with an L3US. That's how you spell the bus. Hit those like buttons, hit those follow buttons, hit those subscribe buttons. So you can see when I'm live, when a video comes live, and hit that notify button so you can be the first to mention comments. Let me know what you think. I know those injuries hurt us, but we still got a chance here with this wild card game. So thanks a lot, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.